Well, let's make a start to the stream. Apparently, as soon as I put out that little notification on Discord, like someone's followed, so I'm quite confused. Hadn't been doing anything up until then. But oh well, that's perfectly fine. But yeah, I'm doing Minecraft because I cannot be bothered with Stardew. I've really gotten bored of it. Like, I've been regretting like my plans to stream it, so I'm not going to do it because clearly it's not great if I'm not enjoying it. I'm not going to make good content. At the end of the day, I don't care about you lot. I care about me having fun. So, there you go. Now it is about loaded. I had hoped it would get loaded a bit quicker, but we're going to have to start about 10 minutes late for today's stream, which is lovely. It is very close though. Very, very close. Any minute now. Come on, Minecraft. Ah, perfect. We now have Minecraft. Let me make sure this is all capturing correctly. And then we can... I mean... I don't know what you'll think as you see what's on the screen. I promise you, it's a good pack. I promise. You ready, Fuke? I think you're the only one here, and I need you to be the judge of what this pack is. I love this menu screen. There we go. The MS Paint Minecraft menu screen for this. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Why is it in MS Paint? I wouldn't be able to answer you. I really wouldn't. I don't see why I didn't just keep the default Minecraft screen, to be honest, but they decided not to. Yeah, this is a good pack. Let me quickly get in the server. I'll just continue on with what I've been doing. It's an interesting pack this though, because it's got a quest book and such, and I never normally bother with quest books. This is going to be interesting. It will load anyway. I really haven't planned out this stream, like this is a last minute decision by the way. I had thought of just continuing Stardew regardless, but yeah, I made an executive decision to just say no to that. We're about in. Ah, hello John, good to see you. Here we have my lovely base. I was in the middle of building it last time, so I'm probably going to spend part of the stream continuing to do that. Yeah, I've got a lovely little location. Look at all of this mess that you're going to be living in. More importantly though, getting Vortex out your piece. I mean, yeah, Vortex. It's a weird thing, I'm never going to question it. But yeah, this is a quest pack. So far, I've about completed half of this. I think I've got just over half. Of the very first part of the 5 quest lines. Which are the main quest lines, that's not even touching on all these extra things. I'm currently trying to do all of this and make a base, and I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna be honest with you, I really don't. I do have this though, so I can murder myself on demand, which is lovely. Also, somewhat importantly, if I get some carrots out, got a wee hedgehog. Look at him. Gonna follow me around because I've been feeding him and such. What a lovely hedgehog. Yeah, do you want me to turn on the Minecraft music, or what were you all thinking? Because it's going to be quite a quiet stream otherwise, I reckon. Apparently too quiet, my wireless headset just cut off. Oh well. Yeah, I'm going to turn the music on then. It's apparently too quiet. There we go. Is this loud enough for a stream? I don't know. It seems it should be fine. It seems it should be fine. Yeah, I'm currently in the process of just building this up. That's a fucking creeper. Go away. They're really speedy in this pack and I don't like them. I mean, I've called him Terry because he reminds me of a chocolate orange and I kind of want to eat him. But that's probably just me, I'll be honest. Don't worry though, I do not condone eating real hedgehogs. They're too prickly. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep on building. I'll have a chat to all of you if you want. That's perfectly fine, I reckon, for a stream. Like a snow cap. What, the base? Or what are you on about? I'm not entirely sure what a snow cap is. Oh, the hedgehog. Looks like candy. Does he? Where'd he go? I'll find him again. He's over here. I can see the resemblance, yeah. I definitely can. I'm assuming Snow Caps is a brand of like the chocolatey things, a coconut on them. I'm just gonna assume that because that's the most resemblance I see to any kind of like candy. Also, we need to turn the music up more because it is way too quiet this stream. Bang it all the way up to 100%. There isn't even any music, is there? This is just depressing. I'm just in here, just in complete silence. Yeah, there's another poll up, if you haven't seen it, John, to vote on what you think the next game should be, because I've gotten bored of Stardew. It wasn't as fun as I'd hoped. Also, I need to get more marble. I should just excavate this, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'm gonna just keep on excavating. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure what people are going to want for this next game. By the looks of things, Slime Rancher seems to be doing pretty well. There's currently 2 people who have voted, and both people voted for that. Now what I was planning to do for a poll is say, you get 1 vote every day to vote on what you want. However, I could not find the option to do that, and like 10 minutes I left myself before the stream to set up. Like the hedgehog is covered in marshmallows. I mean, it's likely because it's Minecraft and spikes don't really exist, except from spikes. Spikes do actually exist in this pack, like if we find it. Yeah, you've got these spikes, they're actually pointing it. It confuses me. I mean, Slime Rancher is a good game though. I'd be more than up for playing it. I've got most of the games, well not most of them, I got some of the games from a poll from the like 3 Epic games, which is quite nice. Like turds covered in mold. What are you saying my hedgehog looks like, Fuke? It's very mean. You need to look up what a snow cap is now at some point. Just because you're being mean to my wee hedgehog. Check Discord. I shall. Ooh, that's a snow cap. Alright. It's like a chocolate thing covered in white sprinkles. It's fair enough, really. That's perfectly suitable. I mean, he does look a bit like one, doesn't he? Oh, he's just sleeping. Look at him. You can't just say he looks like a turd, Fuke. Like, no, that's not allowed. Like, that's a bit hypocritical of you, isn't it? Saying that he looks like it. Do apologise for saying it was hypocritical. That was a bit much of me. We're just talking about a well, not fictional hedgehog, a real hedgehog in a fictional game. I should slap him awake. I mean, I'm not gonna slap him awake, but I do appreciate you thinking things through a little bit, Fuke. Ah, you're on the train right now, aren't you? I'm glad to keep you company. I mean, it's not the cheeriest of occasions by the sounds of it, but if you do want to talk to someone about it, don't be afraid to just reach out to me. I'm happy enough to listen. But Fuke, you can't just say that. It's a text chat. There's no text to speech. You'll need to give bits so it reads it out. You know how it works. Can't believe you. I'm not reading it out. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it on Twitch. Like, am I allowed to say it? I don't actually know. I actually don't. Yeah, this is just gonna be a nice, relaxing screen, I think. Or, not screen, stream. Just cheered 2 bits, Fuke. And apparently 2 bits is not enough. I can't remember what I set the cap at. It might be 10. I genuinely cannot remember. I'll have a quick check for you though. Give me a second. Is it 10?
Bomb.
Yeah, it's 10, apparently. Yeah, you checked it for me. Brilliant, I appreciate that. Bit less, like, threatening, I guess, than just a regular message that you sent before. Apparently also got 4 people watching. I'm not sure who this other person who's come along is, but I'm kinda curious. It'd be nice if I got some random person come along, because I don't think I've ever had someone show up to Minecraft stream just out of people who haven't been to my streams before.
Bomb.
Indeed, Fuke. Indeed. In fact, I haven't shown you the most important thing I've got yet, have I? Give me just a second. I've got a grappling hook. Look at this. I'm all fancy, aren't I? Let's put your message, but didn't straight away. Poor John. I mean, I think Fuke's just being a bit of a troublemaker today, by the looks of things. I mean, voting for Slime Rancher, that was only the start of it. There really isn't any Minecraft music, is there? Like, I don't know what's going on. And what about Fallout 4? I had seen you been playing it recently. Did you pick it up in the sale we've got going on right now for Fallout 4? Or did you get it just some other time because it's always going on sale? It's a good game though. Although I haven't actually completed it. I keep playing it through to like what I feel is about halfway and then I just stop. Bought it at release in console, you've got Game of the Year for only $10. I mean yeah, the DLC do add a lot to the game. Like what more could you want than to have robots and people discriminating against robots and all that lovely stuff. I really don't know what I'm making the space look like for it. I do feel I should add some windows. Should I add a window? You know, 2 of you aren't actually going to be living here at any point, but what do you think? Should I add a window? just so we can see the creepers approaching who want to murder us? Or is that a bad idea? Indeed, Fuke. From the window to the walls and all that. Anyway, what was I about to do? I was about to build some doors. That's what I was going to do. What do birch doors look like? Ooh, birch doors are quite nice. I'll build some of these. Don't need that hatchet for now. Ah, hedgehog's hungry and thirsty. Have a drink, wee hedgehog. There you go. Have a carrot. Good little guy. And yeah, you do think we should add windows, Fuke. Well, clearly you are the person I should be listening to, so I will just quickly sleep. Then I'll work on getting some windows. We should have glass around somewhere. If we don't, we should have sand at the very least. Yeah, this game's very quiet, isn't it? I've never quite noticed. I've always played it with friends, like in a call with me or something. Also, I do need to place the doors, don't I? They're not placeable on stairs. Okay, that annoys me. Quite a lot, actually. Let's get this hatched out. I said I wasn't going to need it, but I need to break down the doors. Then the steps. Then the hedgehog, but not actually, because I'm not attacking a hedgehog. I may be a bit peculiar at times when it comes to choosing what's taking it too far, but attacking a hedgehog, that's definitely got to be one of the things I wouldn't want to be doing. Look at that. Got a lovely door. Stick the other one over here, because, I mean, at some point we're going to use that as a room. The one thing I am currently missing is I am in dire need of coal for, like, torches. So I might just make some charcoal. Honestly, it seems like a decent plan. Okay, what do I want for the window? I start the window like up here, just to get light in more than anything. Yeah, that'll do. Be a big tall window and it'll just go up pretty much to the ceiling. Also, we're down to 2 viewers apparently. And yeah, my phone no longer tells me how many viewers I've got, unless I go into the stream manager, which doesn't actually give me a preview of my stream, so I'd rather just watch it normally to make sure things are going well. There you go, that would be fine enough window, maybe make it a bit larger. It's gonna be lovely. We do need a roof at some point, we definitely do. I mean, I could just hope nothing crawls in from the ceiling. But no, I feel that would be hoping for a bit much. Also, we need to get up there quickly. There we go. Place last couple bits, that is the walls done. This is starting to look, I mean, not great, I'll be honest, but it's starting to look. Yeah, I didn't really finish it off right, did I? Anyway, sand, it'll be somewhere. In one of these? It is, we've got 11 sand. Not a lot. Fairly certain. I saw in here, if you go to the shop, we could buy sand, but it's very expensive. I'm thinking maybe just go down there, dig up some sand is a better idea. Yeah, probably. I've got my multi-jump so I can make this jump nice and easily. Come on, sand. I don't need a lot of you. This is a really nice shovel though. Like efficiency 3, unbreaking 3. This is great. Just found it off the zombie or something. It dropped it, I'm pretty sure as well. That's very handy. If I do slash home, there we go. Back up here. Got 41 sand. This is 5 by, I'm gonna assume 6. Yeah, it looks like 6. I need 30 of that. It's perfect. That in there. Ladders apparently burn for some length of time, but I'll just put in some wood. Get wood nice and easily. And yeah, I need to get working some charcoal, so I'm going to quickly check. Yeah, I have coins in my inventory. Let's just buy some extra wood to turn into charcoal. There we go. Bought some wood. It's not cheating, it's part of the quest system. Some of it in there. Just wait. Take a little bit of glass just so I can have a look through these options. I think I should add a frame to it. Like this. Does this connect texture wise? Does. Perfect. That'll do. Have a lovely little window, which you won't be able to see much out of because, I mean, it's quite high up, isn't it? May have not quite thought this through very well. Hedgehog in the grass. He's just sleeping. He's fine. I do like the hedgehog. He's a lovely guy. I would sell my house to him if he asked. Now, I do need to make a roof. What do I want to make it out of? I want to make it out of slabs. Gonna have up around there-ish. Get rid of that. Can make it out of oak, I'm gonna say. Oak sounds like good. Return the slab. I'm assuming you're making a reference to something. I don't actually know what you're making a reference to, if you. I'm not entirely sure what you're on about. Courage, cowardly dog. Ah, don't think I've ever seen any courage at all. And what was I doing? Oh yeah, I had to buy some oak wood I was going to use. Cancel a stream? I mean, you could cancel if you had enough points, but I'm not cancelling it for you, Fuke. That's up to you to do. There's a reason it's one of the things you can spend points on. No, 64 slabs. It's not going to be enough. I need at least 2 stacks. I don't think that's going to be enough either. I mean, I'll have a brief look at courage after the stream if you really want, Fuke. I'm not going to stop the stream just to go watch it. Not unless you give me like $20 worth of bits right now. Which, yes, is just a bribe at this point. I mean, I'll be honest, if you do that, I am just going to stop the stream then keep playing Minecraft. So I wouldn't actually do anything. But I'd claim that I'm watching Cowardly, or Courage, a Cowardly Dog. That's half the fight, isn't it? mean, yeah, my integrity is great, don't bring it into question. I just want to play Minecraft, and I know I'm needing to do a stream, so I'm doing a Minecraft stream. That's all there is to this. Also, I should turn on the light in the room, it's getting a bit dark. It's a bit of a dreary day. There we go. Got a light on. Now my face will be in even more, like, shadowy colours. That webcam's not picking up my face very well, is it? Ah well, that's fine. Is this high enough for a roof? I reckon that is. That's fine. I don't know
Do
how
you
to
even
walk.
know how to walk?
I really do not, Fuke. If you could please show me how, it would be appreciated, but I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if it's something I'd want to see. Involve actually knowing what you look like, and that would ruin half the fun. And all I can say with certainty is that you smell. And that's because... Why has it got weakness? Is that a different hedgehog, or is that my hedgehog? Or two hedgehogs? No, that is my hedgehog, it's just thirsty. Come down here, you little hedgehog person. Get off the tree, or I'm gonna break down the tree. Okay, I'm breaking down the tree. There we go. Couldn't possibly be thirsty anymore, could he? He's practically drowning in water. When I say practically, I mean he is. Just close the door on him, I feel so bad. I just saw him chasing me, but I didn't see him in time, I just closed the door. I'm not killing Terry, I'm just creatively misusing him. There we go. It's not a great term to be using, I'll be honest. Yeah, what I love about slabs in this game is nothing can spawn on top of a slab. That means they're safe to use as roofing material. You can't call me out for abusing Terry. He had it coming, I'm sure. He is a hedgehog, it's just what happens. It's a natural order of things, Fuke. Could give him a carrot. Could also just tell him to sit down. There we go. You can't spend bits to call me an ass, Fuke. Can't believe it. Text to speech doesn't even seem to be working half the time, and I don't know why. I did not hear it there, I don't know if you heard it. I actually don't have any idea why it's not doing that. Maybe it's censoring it? Like maybe you're not allowed to say like ass or anything like that? Haven't got a clue. That's my only guess though. It seems like a fairly decent guess. I don't know why it would want to stop you from saying ass though. That's really not that bad a word. Tried not again, oh no, Fuke. Fact you said tried makes me worry for what happens. What's happened, Fuke? The dragon ate you. I mean, it does do a lot of damage. It really does if you get unlucky. Yeah, that's not great being eaten by the dragon. Because it takes quite a lot to get up to the dragon. I'm sure you wouldn't have thought if you didn't think you stood at least somewhat of a chance. Just for it to just eat you like that. Does it usually go straight up? I mean, half the time he goes off to the side and then just burrows through the ground, either going up or down. I never really see him go straight up. Just a little bit more slabs. 13. 13. That makes 26. Perfect. This place has now been slabbed up. Add in this. Slab clip. What do you mean the slab clip? I'm just putting down slabs. Is that the thing from Courage, I'm assuming? That you're on about? Yeah, oh no, I do worry now. I'm gonna need to have a look at it, aren't I? Hedgehog is sitting on the roof, that's fine. Why does it get tiny charcoal? It makes 2 torches. Well, isn't that terrible? Just make it into regular charcoal. There we go. 48 torches, and can I chisel torches in this mod? No, I can't. I mean, I can leave them on the roof. I wasn't planning on it, but now you've told me that I'm unable to do it. I mean, kinda tempted to fuke. I'm not a monster, but I will leave him on the roof if someone tells me I'm not able to. No one can tell me what to do, except for maybe my mum. Because, I mean, she's done a lot for me in my life. I feel I owe her at least that much. There we go. No, don't call me mum. No. I called her only yesterday. She already knows roughly what's going on. She doesn't know about the hedgehogs is all. Also, this glass isn't done because it needs more fuel. Chuck them in there, that'll do. Oh, you can't tell I'm a bad man. Can't believe it. You're threatening me. I won't stand for this, Fuke. That's why I'm in a chair. I'm sitting for it. Do you get it? It's a terrible joke. Ha. Oh god. That really is a terrible joke. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have made that. I shouldn't be apologising though. I'm sure you would have made the joke if I hadn't. If I was able to speak. Yeah. If you were able to, you would have. I know you somewhat well, Fuke. I wouldn't say too well, but I know you somewhat well. You've been around for a while. That's because you're old. Ha! Take that, you old person. I mean, now you're making me feel bad. I didn't call you an ass, I just called you old. Come on, Fuke, you can't be putting words in my mouth here. You know there's only one thing you can put in my mouth. It's a McVitie's digestive biscuit, because, I mean, they're surprisingly nice. I just said plain ones with chocolate on them. You wouldn't think it'd be all that good, but actually it really is. Like, it's not overly sweet or anything, it's just quite tasty. But do you have McVitie's stuff over there in the US, or is that simply a British thing? 'Cause I'm not entirely sure. Regurgitating a biscuit into my mouth. I mean, there's a lot of things I wouldn't accept, Buke, and that is not one of them. Like, go ahead. That sounds awfully sexy of you to do. Also, these spiders, go away. Tiny. Going to be fine. McVitie's, it's a brand biscuit, Fuke. I mean, it's probably not something you've got. One thing which is very sad that happened is, like, back during... When was the, like, bad floods here in UK again? It's over Christmas, like, some time ago. Yeah, like the McVitie's factory, it got flooded. So there's just soggy biscuits everywhere. It's terrible. You know what a soggy biscuit is, then yeah, you would agree it's terrible. Oh yeah, your biscuits are cookies, aren't they? The biscuits you have are like the more savoury thing. It'd be like a Yorkshire pudding, kind of. I don't exactly know what an American biscuit is. All I know is you do apparently have them with gravy. Which, I mean, each to their own. I mean, here in the UK, we eat beans on toast for meals, so I can't really judge anyone. Don't eat Pillsbury stuff. Alright. That's not a hedgehog, is it? Yeah, hedgehog's still on the roof, isn't he? Coming, Terry. I didn't mean to leave you, I just left you for a joke. Come down here, I'll get you fed up. Made you nice and plump for when we eventually get around to giving you a wee nibble. Where is he? Terry? Ah, he'll appear at some point, I'm sure it's fine. Apparently it's called a scone. Alright. Or as some would call it, a scone. But I don't think that's a pronunciation I want to use, so I won't. I don't know why you'd call it a scone though. Like, how do you get the pronunciation on the O? You've got the word gone. That's the same as scone, surely. Why is it a scone? I don't understand the English. Well, I'm sure there are like people in Scotland to do that as well. Yeah, you got bone, stone. It's fair enough, I guess. The English language is just terrible, I hate it. Like in school, like here in Scotland at least, like pretty much everyone I've talked to has heard of the I before E rule. I don't know if it's the same in America. It's not a rule. It doesn't ever apply. The only time I think I've ever had it actually apply when I'm writing is like back in primary school. Like, it's a terrible rule. I don't understand why it's a rule. It doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna strictly speak Japanese. You mean to have extra S in there? I mean, I don't know if you did, but it wouldn't surprise me, Fuke. Only Japanese need to know, however, is Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Only important phrase you need. Anyone in Japan will immediately recognise it. You will be branded a friend. Anyway, I need to make some chests. No, you can't call me a sussy backer. That's not allowed. Fuke. I'll have you know, I am an upstanding citizen. I am not a sussy backer of any sort. Well, upstanding might be a bit far. I'm sitting down, you know. It's a terrible joke yet again. At some point, you're just gonna leave. Okay, let's get some signs. That's doing well. I mean, how many times do you think I'm able to repeat that joke before people start telling me to shut up? I would have thought a lot less times than I've already done it. And I've only done it twice. Anyway, what was I looking for? I was looking for fences. We should have fences somewhere. Unless, did we chuck them away? I have chucked them away, I don't know. I'm sure there's some somewhere. Oh, Fuke, did you... Oh no, Fuke, you clipped Sassy Baka, how could you? I feel disappointed, but... I mean, I'd have to have any kind of hopes for you to feel disappointed. So, I mean, it didn't quite work out. Alright, let's get some chests set up. Like workbenches in the middle maybe. Chests on the sides? Yeah, that'll do. That'll do nicely. Now, what kind of chests are we going to need? We're going to need stones. Nah, I'll do stones and ores. I'll put it down the line. There. Stones and ores. Metals and gems. Ooh. What else could belong on this side? Machinery? Machinery. Oh no, what have you found here? Every time you send me something cursed, I always regret looking at it. I'm not showing it on stream at very... Like, oh, you found bronies. Oh no. I mean, it's not surprising, but oh no. Got some chests set up. We need to set up a lot more. Yeah, bronies are a weird subset of people. Like, could you call them people? Probably yes. It'd be a bit mean not to. They're bizarre. I don't think I'll ever quite understand how people can be like sexually attracted to My Little Pony characters. That just does not make sense in my mind. I mean, yes, I'd have sex with a horse, but not one from My Little Pony. Like, there has to be some kind of boundaries there. Again, something cursed. Should not have said that. That's going to be taken out of context, isn't? Oh, I say out of context. There wasn't really any context to begin with, was there? Still, though, I should not have said that. I regret doing that in a minute. Bit of wood. Apple wood, here we go. I fill this up almost entirely. Then I put that there. No, that doesn't work. I can only make spruce chests through this. Well, I'll get 4 spruce chests I could maybe use then. I need to get more oak wood. Which means I need to quickly relog so I can actually get that thing back to buy wood. Yeah, there's a lot of brony stuff I don't get. Like if you've ever seen any of the brony videos on YouTube, they're worrying. They're worrying. I can understand liking the show, that's fine enough, I'm not going to fault anyone in that. I'm sure it's fairly well written. But yeah, it's not really something I'd be interested in myself, and some of them do take it a bit far. I'm worried that you've stopped talking, it makes me think you're finding something to send me. Either that or I'm just talking about bronies to myself. I don't know which is worse. Now you're just saying no. I'm not I'm not sure what no means. Join the team? What? I can create a team? Lovely, I'll have purple. How does this work? Oh, I can add any kind of person. Wait, can I do no, I can't claim. Just working out through the Fallout mods, that's I mean reasonable. There's a lot of mods in there. It's gonna annoy me if I have different chests over here, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I'm not doing that. Got some spare chests then for something. Ah, I found Terry. He's still around. An unearthly amount of your life playing Fallout 3. It's a pretty good game. Like, that's understandable. New Vegas. Like, I really like New Vegas, despite its many flaws. Like, if you read up about its development and just what the devs had to go through to get it all set up and such, like, they were on an extremely tight time restriction. I just managed to, like, surpass everyone's expectations. Yeah, now I need to go here. Detect, submit. Do I not have any? I do not. Should probably just some reason. You hated New Vegas, did you? I mean, it's a different kind. Well, not a different kind of game, but it's a somewhat different game. Ah, because it wasn't on PC, you didn't like it, or is that just a different reason? On Xbox. It's fair enough. I mean, console versions of a lot of games aren't amazing. That's why we're gaming soft lock and slow motion. That sounds great. Like, that would be funny for the first time when it happened, but after that, it really would get annoying, wouldn't it? Yeah, Fallout games are good. I am hoping that Fallout games still manage to keep decent despite them being bought, or despite Bethesda, not really them, being bought over by Microsoft, wasn't it? it does worry me whenever a company who makes games I like gets bought over. It's half the time we just get closed, like what EA and like Activision do to a lot of these groups. I'll like this time again. Oh yeah, it's an interesting game. It is. I do like it though, despite its flaws. It's a nice game. I don't know what it is about it that draws me in. What about here? There we go. You just launch your controller. I mean, yeah, I can't blame you. It was not the best made game, but given all the like daft restrictions they had put on then, I think it turned out really well. Like they made that game in about a year, which is not long. I mean, it's probably not worth the loss of a controller over, but I do think it's a good game still. You're not going to convince me. Mob drops. Tools. Guess food. Nature and wood, we'll need that. I mean, you should go back to it. It has turned out a lot better, and there's also been a like massive overhaul mod of it recently. It came out. I can't remember the name. Like they've massively reworked just everything in it. Like added a ton of new content and such as well. Then you've also got a mod which just completely randomizes everything, like armor and weapons and all of that. Which is, I mean, it's chaos, as you'd imagine. I'd imagine it's a good time. What do I want to put here? Don't know, I'll leave it blank. I will leave that blank. This one can just be desk. Okay, I've got chests set up. I need to set everything up here. Dirt, gravel and sand goes in there. Building materials, making there. Metals and gems don't really have any. Machinery and tech, again, don't really have any on me. Plates and powders. String, gunpowder going there. I have torches in to go this side. Nature and wood. There we are. I can put clay in there as well, can't I? Tools. I can just dump buckets in there, as well as most of this. Okay, I'll label this. Get the right angle so I'm not opening this chest. No, never mind, that's not happening. Just need to replace it. Both coins and valuables, they can go in there. That can go there. Wood can go in there. Food can go in here. And then we just get myself half dead using this blood orb. Still have a hedgehog, just sleeping. Look at him. The lovely boy. I would eat him given the chance. To consume his loveliness. Yeah, now to sort out all of this crap. As I have an awful lot to sort out. Flower pot, that is a misc. And tools, we can stick all of this. Stone hose, all of that. Misc can also have that. Guess technically a powder, with just elements. Machinery and tech, no, we can put that in there though. Same with that. More mob drops. Lapis can go in there, sure. Building materials. Got food for that, might as well stick that in the food chest. Honestly don't know where stone rods will go, I guess stick them into desk. Okay, we're doing fine. Hedgehog is hungry, but still sleeping. Let's force feed him while he's asleep. I'm a responsible pet owner. Okay, more stuff. Wonder how many of these things I'm ever actually going to use, because you just get your inventory flooded with stuff. Nuts. That's about all the techie stuff. I have flesh from someone which I could give and eat if I wanted. Do I want to eat my friend's flesh? Arguably yes. I should say no, however. Bare tools. And honestly, that seems like a misc to me. Nature and wood. Wood gets... not that. That can go mob drops. Plates, and powders. Dirt goes in there. There. It's gonna be lovely finally having all of this sorted. It's been way too long since I had like a proper sorting system in this game. Got a lot of just crap. I don't know what to use all of it for. But, I mean, we could maybe just make a bin. Get rid of half of this. Metals and gems. We've got some metal. That's gem, that's metal. Stone dust? No, that can go in powder. Don't know entirely what that is. I'll put that in misc. Machinery and tech. That's not actually any of them. Powders, they go in. Misc can actually get an awful lot from here. Got heads. How lovely. More heads, that can go in misc. Misc. Food, we can chuck these in. Hedgehog's back and it's thirsty. That's perfectly good, it can get a drink when I go outside. Mob drops can have this. Apparently I had a lot of coal sitting around and I never knew. Nature can have a jack-o'-lantern. Coal can go into the stones. Those two can go into building stuff for now. This goes into tools. What the hell's the hedgehog doing there? Silly hedgehog. Oh, there's just so much crap we've got. I don't even know how we got most of this stuff. We're gonna need to bin most of this anyway. Like, we're never going to be using, like, all this tiny charcoal, I wouldn't think. Or a clay bucket. See what I can fit in the chest though first. Cotton goes in there. Plenty of food actually. Tools? I mean, I guess a straw is a tool, isn't it? Could argue with me there. Those are tools. This can have them. Have that. That is a set of tools. Some book can go in here. More stone. That's a kind of dirt. Powder, that's a plate. Got a wall. I could put that up here, I guess. Yeah, that'll do. Stop anything like going too wrong in terms of falling down. Fluid tank. Shit, I can go into building stuff. Towel goes in there. This can have that. And nature can have the charcoal, sure. I don't know what this is going to be like as a stream. Like, it is just me and you sitting here, Fuke. It's just fine, to be honest. Like, it is nice having a bit of a more chill stream. It is peculiar though, because I'm not used to it being quite so quiet. Usually like Cheems or John or someone along here to just chip in with a witty comment every now and again. God knows we're not going to get any witty comments from you, Fuke. Apologise, that was a bit mean. That was uncalled for. I'm just trying to commentate on what's going on, but I don't have a clue. I'm not gonna lie. Where did I stick? Elements going here, perfect. Things are shaping up well so far. Got no idea what that is. Second's a tech thing. Natural, that's food. That's misc. They're food as well, apparently. Okay, we're doing well. Most of this emptied out. We've got only a few chests left to sort. And then I'll actually be able to do something. That something is building a Tinker's Construct smeltery. Which is going to be a lot harder than you might think. Yes, we did have glass, I just wasn't able to find it before. Could probably just stick some of these flowers away somewhere. I actually keep some of them. I put them down here. Look at that, isn't that lovely? Feed them to Terry? What, the flowers or? I mean, I don't know if he can eat flowers. Where even is he? He's there. Terry? He's sleeping. And no, you can't feed him that. Can you feed him seeds? No, you can't. Well, Terry shall be left to his own devices then. All of that in there. That's them. Mob drops includes these. Not wheat. Wheat doesn't belong in there. That can go in nature. No, that can go in food. Arrows, sure they can go in there. Nature, jack-o'-lanterns. Bricks, I'd say, are miscellaneous. And yeah, the rest of this just goes in here. Oh, it's gonna be lovely, finally having some kind of sorting system in place. It's all coming together. This can have all of that, mob drops can have this. Did I drug Terry? I mean, I think he's just sleepy. That's what he does best. I'll leave him be. I mean, I don't think I have. Ah, hello, how are you doing? Miki, oh, Miki, no, Miko, Miki, Moko. I think I managed to pronounce that right. Not seen you in ages, how have you been? I've been doing pretty well myself. I've moved into a flat with some friends. You might, if you remember at all, notice there's a different background to what I would normally have. Got what is quite a small room. I could show you around it if you want to pick up webcam. There really isn't much to look at. Yeah, I'm just chilling out, doing a bit of Minecraft. I would be doing Stardew, but I'll be honest, I'm a bit bored of doing Stardew. Yeah, I managed to finish Sekiro. I didn't get the best ending because I went a bit too far through, but yeah, I did get all the parts I needed to do the best ending, just I wasn't able to give stuff to the Divine Heir, which is a bit of a shame. I'm trying to remember, you're the person who came by who like sent the message to let you know that you had to do stuff to get the special ending at a point you were at, didn't I? Yeah, thankfully I didn't go for the evil ending. I did not side with Evil. That would have made the game considerably shorter, and that's no fun. But yeah, I'm glad you've come by. I'm always happy to have a chat. One thing I will quickly do is, if I quickly grab a link for you, I'm at the moment running a poll to see what the next game I'll play is going to be. So I'll just stick this in the chat quickly for you. If you want to go vote in that, if you care at all, then that's all good. Yeah, I thought we were running a private message about the ending to how, or stuff you need to do for the ending. Because the ending in Sekiro is a bit annoying to get, as I have realised now that it's a bit too late. Yeah, I was trying to spam the race to get the Divine Child. I was just like teleporting back and such. But at that point, I wasn't even able to give it to the Divine Child, so I kind of just missed out on something which I was supposed to get done earlier. But it's weird. Like, that race, unless you look up a guide to it, you're not going to use. Like, why would you bother going back to get specifically 3 things of rice, then get back again, ask for more rice, then you get the special stuff? Like that just seems daft to me. Why would you have that many steps in just getting rice, and why is that an essential thing? It annoys me. It annoys me. I'll need to go back to it someday though. I will, because I loved Sekiro. It is a great game. And currently, the thing I'm hoping for out of the poll I've got going on is I'm very much wanting to get what is it? Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 sounds like fun because I had a lot of fun doing the just daft stuff in Sekiro where half the time I got killed. Oh, fuck. Souls games aren't bad. You're bad. Shut up. I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I mean, if you want to go for the better ending, that's completely fair enough. I mean, better ending, I think that's what my friend's going to try and go for. Although they're wanting to get the achievement, I believe, for the, what do you call it? I'm trying to think. Just the regular ending, because they're on offline mode when they did it. So sadly, they actually don't have like the stuff they wanted, achievement-wise. So we're running through the game again to get the normal ending achievement. And we're going to run through it a third time. And you're playing in hard mode. Did you get rid of like Kuro's charm then, or the recovery charm, whatever it's called? So you're not able to just block, you need to actually parry. Because that's what I tried doing, and it is considerably harder. It is fun though. It is fun still. Charmless with the Demon Bell. Oh god. Is that New Game Plus or are you just playing from scratch? Because New Game Plus, that's gonna kick your ass. Like, the enemies already have a lot of extra health. Like in New Game Plus, but for Demon Bell, that's just not gonna be fun. New Game Plus lets you go Charmless. I'm not able to go Charmless in just a regular New Game. I wasn't aware of that if that's the case. But yeah, I do want to get back to playing another Souls-like. I love Souls-likes. I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. I don't know a lot about the stuff for, what do you call it, like Sekiro and everything like that. Also, we have a lot of food, don't we? Bone meal doesn't count, tortilla does. Have I tried the gauntlets? No, I've not tried the gauntlets. I have thought I might give it a go at some point, just on my own. I don't know if it'd make the most exciting stream. I mean, I could be convinced. It's just it's been a while since I actually last played, so I wouldn't want to just be having a somewhat depressing stream for everyone who decides to come by. Which, I'll be honest, probably wouldn't be too many. But still, I wouldn't want to be just having a disappointing stream where I'm not really achieving anything. Oh yeah, don't worry, I'm just messing around in Minecraft. I've been building a base. Like, I'm more than happy to talk about Sekiro or anything, like, don't you worry at all. I'm hardly strict in what's being talked about in my chat. And yeah, I do give in to peer pressure a lot, so I mean, it's not difficult. Especially if you bribe me. It's like how Fuke got an extra stream for Power Washing Sim by buying me Power Washing Sim. I mean, it was definitely a bribe, but it did work. It did work. Anyway, back to moving stuff around the chests. Yeah, you just still playing through Sekiro then, Miko. I'm just gonna call you Miko, it's a lot easier to use the full username. Because it's been a while since I last played. It would have been a few months back at least. How long would it have been? Was that in February I was playing it? I want to say. Oh no, you're 400 points away from forcing me to play more Power Washing Sim. Oh no, Fuke, please don't. Please, I don't want to. Don't make me do it. I mean, I'm not allowed to not do it if that's what you pick. Like, I mean, the playground might clean itself. You don't know. I've not been back to check. Maybe I'll go back and it'll be completely spotless. Who are we to say? That's very hopeful thinking, isn't it? Oh god, no. I'd rather do Power Wash Sim over Overlord 2. Like, any day of the week. Overlord 2 is... It's an interesting game. I don't want to say it's bad. I'm just gonna say it's interesting and leave it at that. I mean, I tried playing Overlord 2. I really did, didn't I? But the tutorial area was giving me trouble because it was just being daft. Like, who designed it to be that way? Like, you remember me getting stuck, and you also not quite knowing what was going on, don't you? Like, there's the Yeti guy at first, then there's the villagers you needed to possess, and I was just... It was annoying, more than anything. It really was. Yeah, I'm hoping we get to do more Souls-likes in the future. Currently, it's looking like Slime Rancher could be the way to go. Which, I mean, I'm still fine with everything in the poll I'm happy with. I do have a slight leaning towards Dark Souls 3 because a couple of my friends have been trying to pressure me into playing it for a while now. I do feel I ought to give it a shot at least. I mean, one of my friends has even specifically made characters at the right levels just so they can come invade me while I'm doing it. Like, that's how much they're wanting me to just die in Dark Souls. Which sounds fun to me. I mean, half the fun in a game like that is just being murdered by random people. Or friends. Or both, honestly. Hardly going to be picky about who murders me. Beeswax. Sounds like nature. I can go in there. Melon is food. That in there. And you're back, John. That's good to hear. Was the train ride okay? Nothing exciting happened with Fuke trying to yell bomb threats through the Twitch stream? I mean, I'm about done with this base. That map's completely useless, but I'll keep it. Put them in there? Yeah, I do. Anyway, what comes next? I think most of these are empties. Oh, you've got food poisoning. That's hardly great. Is it all that bad, or is it just a bit of indigestion more than anything? Because food poisoning is never a fun time. I'm hoping it's nothing too bad for you. Put in there. It's all exciting commentary of me trying to sort stuff out in my chest. Just look at this food chest, how much crap we've got. Like, it's daft. This tool chest, we have 4 copper hammers. We have 2 copper axes. Like, why do we have so much? This might be in the toilet for a while. Ooh, that's... It's not fun for you then. Not that food poisoning would be fun, mind you. Yeah, that's a shame to hear. That really is. Especially with everything else that's going on right now. That's really not a fun thing to add to the mix. Book goes in there. Chisel goes in there. Full leaves. Plate. I mean, at the very least, you can have me to keep you company while you're stuck in the toilet for a while. I don't know if that's a good thing. It could be more of a threat than anything, honestly. You're also dizzy. Oh, that really isn't good then. Like, you got a fever, or is it just you're not feeling good in general? Because it could be worth, like, doing a COVID test just in case. It's been a lot of travelling you've been doing recently, so it is a possibility. Everything's fine. I have more plates to put in, don't I? Yeah. Don't know how I missed half these plates. There we go. That can just be binned, can't it? Them in there, rye goes in there, that goes in there. Butter can go in. Fancy coal, I guess I'll stick in there. Ladder. Granite, flint and stone. They can just go in there. We've got 2 regular flowers going to the nature and wood chest. This is so nice when I'm about to finish sorting out these chests. This one's been emptied. This is the last chest now. Ooh. What's gonna happen? I mean, honestly, not much. I'm just sorting out the chests. I don't know why I was trying to build some suspense there. That was a bit peculiar of me. Got about finished sorting it out, which is very nice. It's taken a long time to get this sorted, but we've been using it for a longer time than that. Also feel a bit drained strength-wise. That's not fun for you then. I mean, hopefully it will pass before too long. Food poisoning, in my experience anyway, doesn't tend to stick around for too long usually. But yeah, that's just in my experience. Because I've not had much food poisoning before. I could very much be wrong. Sap in here earlier. Where did I put the sap? Tech? Tech. That in there. Powder. Gunpowder doesn't count. Some hummus in there. I think that is about everything sorted. One last trip, and that'll be me. Hog drop, food, misc. Oh, thank God I'm about finished sorting all of these chests out. This has been a long time. Maybe we can actually get to doing stuff in this stream. It's only been an hour and a half of me finishing up the base. I mean, it's a lovely time, isn't it? There's also apparently 5 people watching, which is interesting. I don't think there's many people who just find me through Minecraft, so it must be people I recognise, I'd imagine. Which is lovely. You're probably just gonna lie down. Fair enough. Having a nap definitely does help under circumstances. Like even just like a half-hour nap, just for your body to somewhat reset itself. And that can help a massive amount. I need to go in there actually. Proper by experience. I put that in the end. Is that a misc? I don't know. Cobblestone, rubber, and that is us pretty much sorted. We have our system in place. Oh god, that took ages. Now to eat 4 entire baguettes to get my hunger back up. Just as you do. Also, I've got a hedgehog still. Look at him. He's lovely. But next I should probably get this room sorted, shouldn't I? It's a bit of a mess. I could honestly leave it as is. But no, I think I do want to try and sort that out. Guess I'm not done yet. I'm not even remotely done yet, in fact. Yeah, that's just halfway through what I was planning to do in this stream for today. So let's see if I can actually get anything else done. I wouldn't think there's a lot to do. Let's stick all the birchwood. Do I not have birchwood? Do I need to buy birchwood? I think I do. Go back, claim some birchwood. There we go. I have my diamond saw. Honestly, I don't need many. I'll just do this. Save my saw a little bit of durability. Okay, now to tidy up this room down here. Alleged 5 years, which hasn't gone down, which surprises me. I had thought people would stop watching, like, relatively soon into this. Also, I needed spruce, didn't I? Not birch. Yeah, I've made a mistake. I even have enough durability left for, like, using spruce for this. I hope I do. Got enough for 20 planks. That's maybe fine. Still just exploring the wastelands and vibing. I mean, that is my experience in Fallout. That's all I really do. You don't need to have a goal in Fallout, you just wander around, come across an event, resolve it in most likely a negative way, then run off before anyone can shout at you. Got to love Fallout. I'm sure I'm playing it wrong according to many people. I think he's playing Fallout 4, I believe, anyway. So he picks up the Game of the Year edition, if I'm remembering correctly. Because I do try and listen to people. I don't always do the best at it, but I do try. And yeah, Fallout 4. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I need to... something about the walls. Do I want marble still? Kind of. Fallout 4 is great though. I've put a lot of time into it without entirely knowing what I'm doing, and I've enjoyed it. Which DLC are you gonna go for first, do you think, Fuke? You're gonna go for the Nuka World? You're gonna go for the robots? Are you gonna go for Far Harbor? Or are you just gonna build a vault and be boring? I'm hoping it's not the latter. Probably Far Harbor. It's fair enough. Far Harbor gets you some good stuff. You get some nice handy perks out of that. Is marble. I stick the marble in there. Got coal, might as well grab a bit of this to smelt stuff. We're part of like 4 viewers now, so someone's left. Still not sure who's around. Now we just wait for us to smelt. While doing so, I'm gonna quickly check the users in chat because I'm curious. Ah, that's who's lurking around. Alright, it's one of my friends. That's fine. I've figured out the mystery. Like Scooby-Doo, just less exciting. Because it's no real stakes involved. Just use regular stone bricks. Not really. Grab some torches. Okay, what am I looking for? Cobblestone. Maybe down here. Would be. I'll just take all of it. Yeah, that is the Fallout 4 experience, Fuke. You are not wrong. Like, if you're not picking up every desk fan you come across, you're not playing it right. I mean, you need the screws, clearly. You couldn't possibly not need the screws. What would you say most important thing is? I do think screws is definitely up there, but is it the most important salvage in Fallout 4? Like, I'm tempted to say it is. Like, they are very useful for pretty much every gun mod. I think the only ones which don't really use much in the way of screws is the lasers. Let's get short on adhesives. Thing is, well, you can set up an adhesive farm in your settlement. Like that's not too bad. All you need is it corn you need? I want to say it's corn. I'm not entirely certain. But you can just make an adhesive farm, no bother. Like that's perfectly doable. Just get some settlers to automate everything, make sure there's an abundance of food. Then, no, is it only water you get it automatically harvested? I'm not sure. Something we could do in the beginning. I mean, setting up an adhesive farm really is not bad. Like, all you need is a cook station to actually cook up the, like, plant-based adhesive stuff. It really is not that bad to do, Fuke. Why is this specified as rotating? Do you get sliding doors? Wait a second. It doesn't say anywhere. Ah well. Guess it's just a rotating door. Definitely gonna gonna mod the settlement limits. You're gonna get mods so you can place stuff outside of like the locked systems. Just snaps in. Make some more interesting structures which aren't entirely cubes then. So one thing I did not like about the Fallout 4 settlements is you're pretty much forced to make cubes. It's gonna get enough to build big then. You're getting like limits for settlers increased, or what are you planning on? Do you want a big settlement, like Spectacle Island? That's a good one. Bit tough to get early on, but with a mini nuke or two, it's more than doable. I mean, there's nothing wrong with cubes, it's just if you have a huge settlement and everything's a cube, it gets a bit boring after a while. Like, it's a tad repetitive. What was I doing? Okay, I need to go into my quest line. I need to get this set up. We need seared bricks. Where did I put the seared bricks? We have some there. Is it in my overflow chests, which I've forgotten to empty out? It likely is, isn't it? Yeah, 'cause I've got two chests over here, which I just dumped my inventory into. Yeah, there's some seared bricks. There's some grout. Should be more grouts, unless... How many more do I need? Honestly, about 28. This seems fine. Oh, there's a skeleton. Server's lagging slightly as well, which is not good for when you're fighting someone. God, this guy takes a lot of hits, doesn't he? Like, I've got an iron sword. That took ages. I mean, the pop limit I think in Fallout isn't actually bad. Like, it's based on like your charisma, and then there's also base, like however much it should be. I think it's perfectly fine, the pop limit. Like, it makes sense. You wouldn't be able to just have a huge settlement without being somewhat charismatic. Anyway, after doing all of this, we need casting table and basin. Not able to do that until we've done this. So I guess just sleep. Hedgehogs going hungry and thirsty. That chicken outside. Go away. Don't need you being an alarm clock. Oh, something I do actually need to do is I need to be making my way back to the old base down there. Also need to get rid of this death marker because I don't die in games. I'm too good at games for that. So F7, get rid of that. I mean, yeah, you are correct, you don't need to have charisma in history. Like, I mean, dictatorships are a thing, aren't they? At that point, you just artificially increase your charisma by just murdering people who disagree. But in Fallout, you're able to murder people and they're able to murder you. I mean, arguably more so prior to the latter. But yeah, I do think population caps do make sense. It's not as if you need tons of settlers anyway. Because without the cap at all, you're going to end up with just too many. Like, they take up a lot of space, these settlers. They all demand beds as well. That's hardly an unreasonable cap, you can still do plenty. Like, are you going to be massacring people in order to turn them into like soap or something? I remember a video I've seen of a YouTuber called Robaz who set up a vault and then fed the settlers into a machine which turned them into bars of soap. Some lovely Soylent Green. What more could you want? Am I not supposed to bring him up? Is he your inspiration here, Fuke? Is that what you're trying to accomplish? I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. Just so long as you do build a fighting ring, I'm not gonna complain. Robaz was your first YouTube sub. I mean, I've not watched him in ages. Is he still doing stuff? I'm fairly certain I unsubbed from him just because I lost interest in what he was doing. Imagine he's still going. Or is he just on Twitch now? Does he not really do YouTube? That's a shame. I do miss his good old Sims series and stuff like that. Like Bertrand the Butler and his many, many paintings. I mean, yeah, fair enough. YouTube's not doing great. Twitch arguably isn't doing a lot better because I'm not entirely sure how it works, I may be wrong in thinking this. I'm fairly certain if you fail to stream enough hours as a Twitch affiliate or partner, they will just dock how much money you get as pay, like from Twitch. I don't know how that works. Like, it doesn't sound the most, like, reasonable. It's probably legal though. They're an American company. Yeah, Rob Az's stuff is about the opposite of family friendly. Although, it is good stuff. I do enjoy it. I think the last time I properly watched Rob Az would have been the... what do you call it? Is it From the Depths, I want to say the series was? From the Depths sounds right. I mean, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter about having lots of viewers, you just want to have dedicated viewers who will be coming by and, like, who will be willing to give you money. Like, that's how you make a living off of it. Like, you don't need a lot. It's like how I've got just, like, yourself, Duke, I've also got John, and I've got Cheems. Just 3 people. I'm not bothered about anyone else, really. Apparently, I tried talking to my Google Assistant thing on the phone. Lovely. Like, I'm happy just having people coming by who recognise it. It's great. That's great. Like, to actually make a living off of it, I need a lot more people. But still, I'm happy with how things are turning out for now. Yeah, Rob Az does do good stuff. At no point have I thought to myself, is he trying to, like, milk it for extra or anything? He's just doing what he enjoys, and that's what people want to see. It's just a good win-win situation for him. Does Power Chest keep the patterns? It does. When broken, that keeps patterns. Do I not have multiple of them in there? No, that's a shame. Don't need stick, don't need bones. Don't need apple wood. There we go. Yeah, Comic Kevin's been around for ages. Like, it always surprises me just how long he's been doing stuff. I'll be honest, his content he's been doing recently I'm a bit less enthusiastic about. Like, he does do good stuff, but then he just seems to be trying to, like, milk the same couple of things constantly. Which, I mean, it's fine enough. People are enjoying it. I understand why he's doing it. He needs to make a living. It could also be that he's currently just been moving to Spain. Like, he had to record so much just upfront content, so he'd have something to fill in the gap while he's moving. Yeah, less bit life would definitely be nice. Less of a Sims as well, arguably. Like, the Sims doesn't seem to really be going anywhere. It's just bit life and Sims. That's all he's got recently. Like, I think the last video of his I properly enjoyed would have been the Turnip Boy one. Turnip Boy commits tax evasion. That was a lovely game. I'd love to give it a go myself. No, that's a lie. There's a buddy simulator. That's good. Yeah, the Saga of Jim, that's fine. But there's only so much stuff he can do. Like, it is getting a bit repetitive. Could just be though because I've watched a lot of just Sim stuff on YouTube. Like through Robaz and various other YouTubers. I mean, it is kinda like Redneck Brothers, I guess. You're not wrong. Not wrong. I'm not sure. It's not quite drawing my interest as much as it used to, some of his Sims stuff. Still do love the guy though, he's great. do think though, in terms of just enjoyable content, I am preferring RT Game. So RT Game, he just does his streaming and then has edited stuff on YouTube, which is perfectly fine. Like, that's entirely good. It means there's like more of an audience there with him while he's doing his videos, which I do think is nice. I do think that's good. It definitely makes people feel like they're more part of what's going on. As for me, I've got no idea what's happening. At least I've got a few people that come by. I'm really not picky though. I'm happy with just a couple people about. I just like the fact people try and keep me company. It's very nice. Thankfully, I'm still small enough to recognise most of the people who return. That's good. That Miko person earlier came by. I recognised them for the most part. Didn't quite remember which of the Dark Souls people, or not Dark Souls, Sekiro people they were. That's nice. That's nice. I like to yell at people. I mean, I don't like to yell at people. I always feel bad yelling. That's why I'm given quite easily to peer pressure. Although I am of the mind, I will try something at least once before outright saying no, so long as it's not harmful to me. I mean, Twitch is a hard thing to get into. The main reason I'm doing it right now is because I recognise if I don't try and do it now, I'm not going to get another chance once I'm out of university. Like, this is my time to do it. But you need a lot of spare time to do streaming. As soon as you get a proper job, you can't really manage to do it anymore, can you? Or at least it's going to be far less easy. Have lack of anxiety. I mean, I'm fairly anxious about all this streaming stuff. Like, I'm an incredibly socially awkward person. I mean, what I've found is a good mix is just do 3-hour stream of something you like, and then 3-hour stream of something you think will get you viewers. Noita is always a good bet though. Noita, people come by, they're always a nice community. I think I've only come across one person who's been a bit peculiar from it, who tried to convince me to get into like stock trading, which is a bit bizarre, I'll be honest. I was just talking nonsense with them and they were a lot more invested in it than I thought they were. Get it? Invested. I didn't even mean to make the joke. Ha! I hate myself. That was a horrible joke. Yeah, like if you do want to try and get into streaming, I would very much recommend trying to do Noita. The thing is, Fuke, to get into stock trading, you need money. I don't have money. Like, even if I did want to get into it, I don't have enough of a, like, disposable income to actually get away with doing it. It's just not going to work out. As much as I might want it to, I just don't think it will. Minecraft one is a dwarf. That's Honeydew, I believe. Right, Honeydew, Blue Zephos, all the Yogscast people, isn't it? I think that's what you're on about. I still do watch a bit of Yogscast just to see what's going on with them. They're not the same as they used to be. It's a lot less like personality in it. Just seem to be just going after whatever's popular. Which, I mean, you can't really blame them, can you? It's a bit of a shame though to see them just change from being like genuinely people I enjoyed watching every week to people who just go into every now and again to see what they've been doing this time, then seeing it's yet more trouble in terrorist town. Because we've been doing that for about 3 years now, and they're still going. Like, it is a shame to see them just collapse into doing less exciting stuff. Although, that being said, they do have a lot of new members. They do try and support the smaller people they see around the place. Like, no, Spiffing Brit, he's in Yogscast. He's allowed to do whatever he likes. He's just in the Yogscast, so he has something to fall back on should YouTube go entirely wrong. Which is very nice of him to do. A lot of people just would not care for employees like that. Yeah, Spiffing Brits in the Yogscast. Like, he helps out in the Jingle Jam and such. Speaking of, Jingle Jam is a great thing. When it comes around, I am considering doing like a stream to raise money and do a big one-off donation from like myself and everyone who's donated to that stream. Yeah, Spiffing Brit, he's in the Yogscast. It's not something a lot of people tend to really know. That's fair enough, he doesn't really advertise it as a thing. Yogscast has tons of members, like they're picking up all of these somewhat successful looking Twitch streamers. They aren't big enough to really make much for themselves yet, but they are looking like they're doing fine. They've got a good crowd. I'm just picking up people like that. Which, I mean, to be fair, is mostly like streamer girls, but I mean, they're still trying to do their part to help out the community, is what I'm trying to get at. I do like what they're trying to do to help out. But how many members are there now? There's bound to be a wiki page or something saying it. Oh yeah. You didn't actually get Scottish land, I wouldn't think. Like, typically something like that, it's just in name only. You don't actually own the land. Which is a bit of a shame, but I mean, end of the day, they're not just going to give away free land, are they? Although it would be nice if they did. I mean, free stuff is always good. God, we've got that food chest entirely full of stuff. That can go in there, sawdust can go in here. Iron pickaxe head goes into here. The lily seeds in there, dark oak. Wet soil. Silicon plates. Composter goes in there, sure. Keep the bread and some spaghetti. Less free SCD, yeah. Is that really free though? I feel that's a price to be paid for what's actually happening. Anyway, I have now done that. I will leave that stuff in there for now. I need to make these and these. Oh no, we need to actually use bronze plates and stuff. Oh god, no. No, I don't want to do that. They've changed the recipe for this too. Oh no. Okay, how many did I need? Was it 3 each? It was. Thank God I've got enough already. I need to get this. I'll grab that too. Okay, so what we needed was one recipe was like this. Perfect casting table. Casting basin. Basin will live there. Table will live there. Yeah, I'll do. Okay, what's the next part of the quest? From that, I'd probably want silver coins, but I won't claim it at the moment. Next, smelt tray controller. I need compressed stone. Okay, that's the annoying one. Seared bricks are easy enough. Also need inductive furnace. Okay, that's what that's used for then. Yeah, compressed stone. That's doable. It's most certainly doable. I had a bunch of stone upstairs. How much do I actually have? How much do we need? In here? 10 stone. Regular cobblestone. That is 8 compressed stone. Which you use as 9 stones. 8 times 9, that's 72 in all. Currently have 31. 2, 3, 4. I don't need to count, do I? That's just gonna get tedious, isn't it? I can just watch a number go up. I need to get that to 62 cobblestone down in my inventory. Yeah, I guess I'll just sit here for a second. I need to get a bit of wood or something to stick under that. I had slabs in here a row. I'm enjoying Minecraft. I have just been doing this in my spare time for the most part. It's a shame though that Stardew didn't work out quite as well as I'd hoped. I did get bored of just constantly doing the same thing day in day out in Stardew. It's a good game, but it's not the best game. I had hoped for more. Got enough cobblestone. Yeah, it's good the first time, but it's not good for revisiting it. That's a little on the boring side. Okay, seared tank needs. Okay, that one's nice and easy. I have glass upstairs. In the building stuff. Yeah. So need 9 of that. I don't want to blame anyone in the community for it. I think it's on me for just not enjoying it as much as I thought I might. Seared tray, I need more compressed stone. Casting channel, that one's doable. I can make one of them. Well, time to get more stone. How fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to whatever the next game is. If it does turn out to be Slime Rancher, it's somewhat similar to Stardew, but there's actually a lot more going on slime rancher. That should be good. Because for the most part you can just leave your stuff be. It's similar in the sense of you have like a daily set of stuff you need to do. You need to make sure your slimes are fed and such. It's just a lot simpler because you can just automate it pretty much right off the bat. Well, I haven't enchanted my pick. Well, do you want me to show you the recipe for an enchanting table? Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, this is why I haven't. What is this? That's mad. That's mad. They've messed with the recipes in this pack. Just to make it more difficult. Like, it's peculiar. I am somewhat enjoying it though, even if the recipes haven't been messed with. But yeah, it's a lot different to your regular Minecraft recipes. Or your regular modded Minecraft recipes even. It's a bit much. We're not getting any of that anytime soon. I got lucky with this blood orb. That needs a compressed diamond plate as well to make. I got it in a loot bag. I don't know if you were here when I looked through the quest book quickly, John. Like, I'll show you just how much there is. This is the first part of 5 main quest lines. You also have just extra one for the blacksmithing, for alloys and smelting, for hunting down creatures, and various magics. Like, there is a lot going on with this. That being said, it's not a complaint. Like, I do enjoy having a lot to do. It genuinely feels like you're progressing rather than you just know what you're doing, so you just beeline the one thing. Also, that's too much cobblestone. There we go. Still smelting, need to go grab the coal. This is a weird pack though. There's just an awful lot happening with it. Chuck those in there. That's not actually going to do a good enough job. I'll get some more stuff to just bung in there for fuel. Tiny charcoal, sure. Fact. Tiny charcoal. Burns are half the time of regular coal, so that might actually be more efficient as fuel. Yeah, now we just wait for all of that. What I need is I need to go grab an axe so I can harvest the little bonsai trees, get some stuff. Axe, this one will do. There we go. Can go in there. Get these bonsai trees lovely and harvested. Already they've replanted themselves. They're about 10% done. This grows fast. How fast even is it with this wet soil that I found? Because it said in the quest line, I'm fairly certain. Looking for a little bonsai pot somewhere in all of this. There's a bonsai pot. There it is, bonsai pots. Wet soil is faster, that's all I know. Got better drop chance. But you'll spam D&D. I mean, D&D is not really a thing I'm able to stream all that easily. not something I even have ready to stream. I don't think that's really a possibility there, I'll be honest. I think the closest you can get with what I've currently got game-wise is going to be Divinity. Divinity 2. There's also Baldur's Gate, which I've been thinking of getting for a while. It's still in early access though. That one is just D&D, but it's on the computer instead. Anyway, let's quickly craft that. No, I can't craft it in the big one, I need to craft it in the small one. There we go, compressed stone. I needed all of that, an inductive furnace, I believe. Did I put an inductive furnace? There it is. Long bench, here we go. I need compressed stone, I need seared bricks. Not going to work. I swear that was the recipe it gave me. Wrong one, I want this one. Beltray controller. Inductive first, I want actual bricks. Okay. That's annoying. Need 1, 2, 3, 4, 16 bricks. Oh, that was a nuisance to make. I guess this next thing need. No, that doesn't need actual bricks, that just needs these smaller ones. That's fine actually. I'm gonna need 2 of them, however. Which I believe will mean I need even more cobblestone, yeah. Back to mining cobblestone, it's my favourite way to pass time in Minecraft. I say, lying through my teeth. Thankfully, I made a much easier way to get just vanilla stone. Because normally you need to do a weird workaround to turn just something from mining into normal stone. The hedgehog is called Terry, and he is hungry. I should feed him actually, shouldn't I? Here, Terry, there you go. Oh, he's a lovely little hedgehog. Ah, you've got a music kicking in. What a time to behold. It's nice and just relaxing. I'm half tempted to go take a nap, but you don't want to see me having a nap, do you? Less do you? It's maybe not great. I mean, there might be hedgehog flavour crisps, I don't know. I've not heard of them myself. But it wouldn't surprise me, you get all sorts of odd flavours. What does a hedgehog actually taste like though? I don't know about that. I don't know if I'd actually want to know. Okay, we're about done. 2 more pieces. There we go. That's me mined all the cobblestone I need. Actual charcoal. There we go. Just wait. Waiting is one of my favourite pastimes in Minecraft. I mean, yeah, there isn't anything else I can do right now, is there? Harvest the trees, feed Terry again. You want food, Terry? Terry? Where'd you go? There he is. Nah, he's happy. He's a happy little hedgehog. I can tell him to sit down if I want. I don't need to do that. Just put the axe away, I'll look a bit threatening to him. I know, I could do the thing that all the Minecraft YouTubers used to do. Just run around like this for a bit. Like, isn't this fun? Don't you remember, is this nostalgic for anyone? See me run around like this and crouch? God, I remember so many YouTubers who did that. Like, that was just 2010 Minecraft YouTuber. Okay, I've got enough for something else. Oh yeah, that sounds like the correct intro, Fuke. Ah, smeltery has been done. You get another seared drain out of this, I didn't have to make an extra. Oh well, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, next, oh it's expanding. We need to make brass. Can be made in the smeltery. I mean, I've got everything I need, yeah. That's perfectly good. I don't need any extra stuff there. That's even better. They literally just given me enough to make the most basic of basic smelteries we have, haven't they? Okay, guess we're knocking this bit down. I'm not supposed to be making anything fancy yet. What a shame. Get rid of that. We need to put casting basin. Casting table. Controller goes there. Tank goes there. They can go in there. Bricks go in here to finish it. There we go. We have what is a very small smeltery. It's an epic loot bag with a single osmium plate. Now isn't that epic? The answer is no. That's terrible. I'm really disappointed in that. I swear we've already got osmium plates. Or not actually. Is osmium hard to get? I don't think it is. I found it underground. Oh well. I think it's vaguely rare. I don't think it's actually rare. Anyway, I need to get silver ore and copper ore. Copper ore, that's easy. Got 6 of that now. I've got some osmium already there. Silver though. Guess I'm going mining. Hate mining in this pack. How fun. You'll see in a minute why I hate mining. Really not looking forward to this. Okay, Terry, you need to stay home. Not having you die on me while I'm out mining. I believe you've got a cave just here, yeah. It's gonna be dangerous. You need to remember slash home immediately. It's an escape route. Mine coal while I'm down here. I'm gonna need to make some torches. I'm gonna regret doing all of this. Well, this is a lot of coal, isn't it? Coal right off the bat. That's actually a decent amount of torches. Also throwable torches. This is great. There's the first obstacle. Get him to blow up. There we go. He's now murdered his friends. I want to be going down here. Got lava, so we actually have some natural light. Grab some copper while I'm down here as well. Always good to grab a bit of copper. I can jump my way back up there if I need to. Getting up is easy though. Sulfur, that's not exciting. Weird area. It's just open to the elements. Now we're in the cave proper. I chucked that torch at the man. Not mean to chuck it at him. Well, this is where I die. Yeah, just run. Just run. Creatures in this, they really do not like you. Just keep on running. I'm sure it'll work out. Do need to stop and look for, like, silver though. How far down silver is, I maybe should have checked. Run around, place torches, it's fine. It's prosperity. That's a goblin now chasing me. Tin. What looks like yellowite. What's this? More yellowite. Okay, keep on running. Is there silver down here? I don't know and I'm not gonna check. Found some silver. Perfect. Don't need a lot of this. It's 10. I need more than 2 though. God damn it. Is that silver? That looks like silver. Okay, we can do this. Just turned around immediately in your game. It's just instinct, Fuke. As it should be. Earth? Thorium ore. That's a bit peculiar, isn't it? Okay, is that more silver there? Because I will grab it if it is. It's like it. No, that was only the one bit of silver. You have a tool there. Osmium. I'll grab that because it's apparently epic rarity. As well take it, I guess. Missile because... yeah, not Missile, that was the wrong mod, it's Inferium in this one. Ah, look at me. I'm being a fool. And yeah, I'm not jumping in lava. Slash home. There we go. Okay, now completed that. I can claim the rewards, but I won't. Yeah, silver and copper. Cheaper than gold, it says, but I actually have a lot of gold. cast, we need pickaxe, axe, shovel, and tool rod, broadsword, wide guard. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. I should have a caster in somewhere. Yeah, I've got brick, that's fine. Yeah, I'll just use regular stone, I guess. Time to get back to the cobblestone mill. How fun. I need more of it. I really don't know what to comment on while I'm doing this. I'm literally just digging up some cobblestone in a cobblestone generator. Terry, no! Terry, again! Oh no! Terry! Terry, how could you? No. You did absolutely nothing of use, but I loved you nonetheless. Just, you jumped in there. You saw me try and save him. But what was I supposed to do? If I pushed him, I could have accidentally pushed him into lava. Can't be. Can't be dealing with this. I can't. It's horrible. Very. You did not deserve such a death. Like, you will be remembered. Will be remembered. I'm not able to roll it back, Fuke. I mean, I probably could if I really tried, but no, I can't. I seem to live with this. I need to know that Terry died. I mean, for no good reason, honestly, but he died. He definitely died. I'm not rolling it back to save Terry, as much as I'd love to. I'm going to need to make a proper grave. How do you make a grave in this? Dark magic marble? What on earth? You know what, I might not. I might not. Okay, that one looks more doable. I believe you can actually do that now. Okay, let's make a grave for Terry. He needs a grave. We have illumination powder, glowstone. What else do we need to make this grave? We need a skull of some kind, that's fine. Marble, that's fine. Grave dust, we can get. Mana powder. What? How do you get mana powder? Do I have mana powder? I don't even have enough grave dust. Well, Terry does not get a grave then. You'll need to simply be remembered. We must never forget Terry. He died for maybe a good cause, it's hard to really say. He jumped into the cobblestone generator, it wasn't the most sensible thing. But I will need to grab this fluid tank from in here. Can't believe it. How could he just do that to us? You can't just leave us. Not allowed. Terry. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna jump. just into water. I'm not being too dramatic. You're terrible. He did not deserve that. He really didn't. Feel terrible. Just, he sacrificed himself. You say I'm a bad owner, but Terry was his own person. That's a chest. I trust it. I tried opening it, and a skeleton spawns. That's now suffocating. Terry was his own person. I was just feeding him. It's like how you're your own person, Fuke, but given a chance, I would just feed you. You're terrible. Poor Terry. Didn't deserve it. His time came far too soon. Much like me. I'm sorry, that was a rather inappropriate joke. A dead Terry around somewhere. Ooh, platinum! That's actually very rare, I'm glad I found that. Just quickly changing the subject. I do feel terrible, Fuke. I do. Don't you worry. It's just Terry wouldn't want me to dwell on it. Wouldn't. He's a good hedgehog. Too good a hedgehog, you could say. I didn't deserve him. He's clearly aware of that. As the Minecraft music starts, I'm just getting a little bit sad over Terry. Really, he did his own thing. His own thing was jumping to his death. What I meant to do. Was I able to stop him? I wouldn't have thought so. Like, if I pushed him into the lava while trying to save him, I would have felt even worse. That's how I'm justifying this to myself. It could have been worse. Could have been. I really do feel bad for Terry though. As much as it was his own decision. Not a very good decision. It was his own. That much you can't deny. I made a sword blade pattern and just completely dismissing it. I also need a wide guard. Oh. Can I make myself a fancy sword? Isn't that lovely? Okay. Poor little hedgehog. I'm gonna blame you for it, Fuke. You were here. You were taunting him to jump in. I want to blame you, because I can't blame myself. I blame myself. That's me admitting guilt, which I can't be doing. To make these parts out of bronze, apparently. Alright. Is that just the heads? Yeah. Heads and the guard. Okay. Game, yeah. You doing okay? Okay, am I misremembering? Oh, that should be working. It's not. Why is this not working? Game, yeah. You doing okay? Okay, let me try that. Okay, that one definitely works. That one's fine. It's pouring. Not. Okay. That's bizarre. Why is this not working? Doing okay, game? It's 'cause one's made out of bronze. That's why, not brass. Silly me. Look at me trying to do something which isn't meant to be done. I have tin and don't have it on me. Osmium can go near lithium, platinum. Let's just make a ton of bronze. I think that's the correct ratio. See, it was 1 and 3. It's not the correct ratio. Put that in like that. There we go. Terrible. Like, I can't believe you didn't even play the Titanic sound for that. I know you're saving up for an extra power washer stream, but you didn't even play the Titanic sound. Like, that's on you. You're the bad owner there. I don't think that's quite correct, but I want to claim it as. A bronze axe head. It's fine. Shovel. Sword pieces. Guard next. This is not an exciting stream to be watching right now, is it? I'm making some Tinker's tools. At this point, I should be about ready to make any kind of tinker's tool. We are. We have completed that one. We could get a very fancy apple. I'm gonna take the apple, I think. That's good. I'll do that later. Oh god, there's a lot. Okay, iron ingots. That one is entirely doable right this second. What I should do though, go in there, grab a spruce chest because I'm not going to use it for anything else. I'll have a nice smeltery chest for all these casts. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, I needed to grab iron as well, didn't I? I should already have plenty of iron. That'll do it. And that gets me fancy stuff, that's fine. Rubies. Ruby cake. Is it time? No, we still have 20 minutes left of this stream. It's not time yet. Okay, you've redeemed power washing sim. Fair enough. I knew it was coming. When do you want it? I mean, I could do it tonight if you want, but I was hoping to do more Minecraft. Redstone needs 64. Do you have 64 of it? We do. Oh, you're on vacation for a week. Like, took your 6 days, and then you took a vacation. Well, can't believe you. Your work must hate you right now. Oh, you put vacation in months ago. Fair enough then. Fair enough. Yeah, this is just telling me to get a bunch of stuff. That's all fine. Absolute ton of everything though. Nickel, however. Oh, could be nice. Mana steel. Make mana steel. Not very easily. Yeah, I just need to smelt mana steel. Not happening. I had to work 3 days. Ah. You're back for 3 days before you were finally off again. What am I wanting? Yeah, I could make a pan. Sharpening kit's actually quite useful. That's maybe worth making a cast of actually. Also gets me a single copper coin, which isn't great. You know what? I think I'm gonna have a proper look into stuff some other time. For now, I do have what I need for bronze tools. Which I will actually leave in there because I can't be bothered. think that's probably enough for this stream then, because I don't think in the next 15 minutes I'm doing much else. I'll still just sit around and talk, but that's probably all we're going to get done. Work ethic that does not exist in the culture you're in. Capitalism, is that the culture you're on about? I'm assuming so. Don't know other culture it would be, I'll be honest. Grappling hook's lovely. I'm loving this. Just lazy Northerners. Alright. I mean, I'm technically a Northerner, I'm Scottish. I'm north of those English people. I don't understand why, like, they call the Northerners people who live in, or they call people who live in North England Northerners. I've never quite understood that, because they're not all that north. Like, compared to most of the land mass, but alright. I'm gonna question them. Because they're racist. I mean, that might be a bit of a leap in logic there, but I'm willing to agree. Now, Scotland does exist, it's Australia that doesn't. It's all government conspiracy. I actually heard of that though, people do think Australia doesn't exist for some reason. Like, there's genuinely people who think that. I don't know how they think that's a thing. Apparently they do. The Earth is flat, yeah. But I saw something fun, like, about that just the other day. Apparently, this is a big apparently, because I don't know if it was entirely true or not. You have these people who believe there's such a thing as a water mountain. Now, water mountain, you might be thinking, that sounds like some kind of ride, like a water park. No, it's a thing that ships disappear behind. Because the Earth is flat, and ships disappear from sight after travelling a straight line so far. So therefore, they're getting hidden by water mountains. Where is the proof? Well, have you seen a ship disappear before? While it's sailing? That's a water mountain. That's your proof. Why? Who decided that was a thing? How have people convinced themselves that that is a thing? I might have really cursed you that badly, Fiak. I'm just jumping around the trees while talking about water mountains. Oh, bloody water mountains, though. How? How could you think that's a thing? When you also have the arguments of, oh, the Earth's not round because water flows to the lowest point. The hell's a water mountain then? It's horrible. Like the amount of just stuff people make up for being flat earthers. Like that's great. This is amazing. Anyway, yeah, I feel that's probably a point to end the stream. We've got about 10 minutes left of what I've been streaming, and I have made you question the sanity of people, which I feel means I've done my job well. Bloody water mountains. Oh god. Have you actually googled it? I'm hoping it's real. I don't know if it was just from like a social media post or not. But like, do people actually believe it? Do people think it's a thing? Or is that just someone like having a joke? Yeah, I'll end the stream here. Appreciate you coming along, Fuke, and listening until me going on about this nonsense. And don't you worry, you will get your Power Washer stream at some point. I mean, tonight's probably the most doable, I'd imagine. Um, yeah, 'cause Friday's gonna be the games night. I'm doing stuff tomorrow night with friends. Sunday night, I mean, I'd be doing Noita during the day. I don't know if I'd be up for doing anything more. I'll need to see though. I'll need to see. It depends if I can be bothered, quite frankly. But yeah, I feel this is a good point to leave things off with water mountains. But yeah, if anyone else watches a VOD of this, I do apologise for bringing this to your attention. But I appreciate you sticking about. Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or evening or whatever it might be. And I'll see you about. Goodbye.